It's beautiful weather coming in, all misty, foggy, rain everywhere. Tons of fun. So I chose this topic because basically I found some pretty good sections within the Chungsangyang that I liked a lot that really kind of hit it on the head. So attendance. Let's define it a little bit. 1, the action and state of going regularly to or being present at a place or an event. 2, the number of people present at a particular event, function, or meeting. Quite interesting definitions for either one. So how many times a week do you guys attend Heavenly Parents? Uncle Mamoru? How many times a week? Just today? Once in a while? 724? How about Uncle Mark?
What's the question?
How many times do you attend Heavenly Parents a week?
Heavenly Parents? Every day.
I like that answer. That's a good one. How about Uncle Tim?
Every day.
Every day? That's a good answer. I like that one. A lot of times, though, most people just tend to attend Heavenly Parents on Sunday. When there's the speech, they go to church, or maybe holidays. No one seems to do it consistently every single day. But I'm glad you guys do. That's great. So why do you guys attend Heavenly Parents? Uncle Bob?
For understanding.
Uncle Jack?
Say that again? What?
Why do you attend Heavenly Parents?
Why? Everything I have is from God. I mean, everything. So I owe him a great debt.
Nice. Uncle Asada?
Because he is Aryan.
That's good. How about Uncle John?
Yeah, it's like Jack said, it's a response. Attendance is a response to the realization that my existence came from, therefore I am returning attention and appreciation to where I come from.
Gotcha. So, I got a nice little section that I liked in the Chungsangyang that kind of encapsulates all of that. Our mindset during the life of attendance. God is not a fantasy. Heavenly Parents is not just an idea or an abstract concept. Heavenly Parents leads and guides our daily lives. Heavenly Parents is always with us as the master of our daily circumstances. Heavenly Parents does not exist just so that you can attend them, but to live together with us, sharing love. All my life, I have been fighting battles in circumstances where God could not be properly attended. No matter how hard the world opposes a person like me, and no matter how hard Satan strikes me or tries to undermine me, they cannot prevail as long as heaven approves of me. Since I have this foundation, whoever attacks me ends up toppling over. Heavenly Parents is real to all of us, real to me. I try to invite him every single day into my life, into all the hobbies that I'm doing. Whether I'm struggling, whether I'm working hard, growing, falling down, I invite them into everything that I do. Whether it's parenting, come to work. My work's a pretty hectic place. I send a lot of people to the hospital a lot, so I want to make sure that they're there with me, making sure I'm making the right decisions with them together. But God also wants to cry with you. They want to love with you. They want to laugh with you. They don't want to be left out of all those beautiful things. They may also be sad with you sometimes too. It's okay. But they want to basically be there with all those emotions that are there. They also want to bless you beyond measure. All the blessings that I have, all the blessings Uncle Jack, Uncle John have, I don't have any of those things without God, basically, as a focus and center of it. The greatest blessing I've ever received have been my children. They bring me boundless joy, happiness, growth, and struggles at times. However, they basically teach me how to love, since that's basically the essence of what heavenly parents are. And you can't do it alone. You have to do it together with basically your partners that are there. Your wife, your spouses, your children, grandparents if you have them too. To me, heavenly parents is not just a concept. I don't want to have it be a concept. I want it not to be a theory. I want it to be real every single day. And love is an action. Love is the thing that you do with the people that you care about. And you should be loving everybody as much as you can, but there's quite a few people that we love a little bit more than others. Let's just be real on that. But love's in action. It's shown through what you want to do for them. Whether you're making a good meal for them, whether you're spending time with them, even though they've asked the same question 50 different times in 50 different ways, you still answer the question. Sometimes. I love you guys. You guys are great. So, love is basically what you do for others and not what you do for the benefit of yourself. It's basically selfless in many different ways. Here's a good one. Why do we have interracial and international marriages? Amru, why'd you marry your wife from Wales? Why do we have it? Why don't you just marry Japanese? Don't know? That's okay. Uncle Jack, why'd you marry Jamie?
Father's Chaucer.
Uncle Sada, why'd you marry Teresa?
That's the best way to overcome the barrier.
Auntie Stephanie, why'd you marry your husband?
What I was thinking too.
Marry barriers. Thought we were supposed to love our enemies, right? I think some people still think that basically they are married to their enemy. But I thought it was supposed to be where you melt that enemy and then become basically your greatest, partner in things. I don't think we're supposed to be enemies forever. May not have gotten along in the beginning, but hopefully we've grown well enough and loved each other enough that basically all those barriers have been melted. All those difficulties have been melted. My dad married my mom, who's Japanese, and my parents did not like, my dad's grandparents did not like Japanese people at all. I felt it also growing up. But the interracial basic thing was supposed to be marrying enemies to make sure that those melted and those things went away. Do we do this anymore? Do we still try to continue the international, interracial marriages? What do you think, Uncle Bob?
Yes, I agree too.
Still see a lot of people marrying Japanese with Japanese, a lot of people American with American. I don't think basically that's how we were supposed to do that anyway. I think we were still supposed to continue marrying interracially, internationally. And here's a really good section as to why. Nice little section on page 140, section 6. If you do not have the courage to embrace people of all different colors and live with them as a family, you'll not be able to attend God. In the future, ideal world, the kingdom of heaven. This is why in the Unification Church, there is the interracial marriage among members of different skin colors. I encourage Koreans, Japanese, and Americans to intermarry. If I did not do that, I would not be able to take the lead responsibility in helping all of humankind. Enter the world of the heart. If I did not do so, people would ask why, among the people of different colors, I only love the people of one color. And I did not make the condition to love people of another color. So I encourage Koreans to marry people of all colors. We're supposed to love every single person. We're supposed to diversify. We're supposed to be one family under God. It means mixing it up. I love my kids for that. They're a quarter Japanese, quarter African American, quarter French, and a quarter white. Now, when we're going for scholarships, African American. Now, if we're going for a loan, they're white. Just saying. The basic possibilities are endless with the genetic pool that you have. We're supposed to love everyone, love all races. That's why we should be married to all different types of different cultures, Korean, Japanese, European, African American, South American. They have so many beautiful things to give, so many things that we can learn and grow as basically people. If we're lacking love, everyone misses out on building the kingdom of heaven. Also, too, and it shows that you'll easily be accused by Satan. It's like, hey, why don't you marry the black person? Why don't you marry the Japanese person? What, you don't like them? How come? You can easily be pulled down and accused basically for not being a good person, not loving people, loving everyone. My daughter also nicely drew on my picture here, actually. It's quite fun.
What is it? Picture?
Oh, I think it's her, Claire, Daddy, love you a lot. It's quite cute. It's right in the middle of my speech. You can love God, but you can't love someone with basically blue skin, green skin, yellow skin, black skin. We should always diversify and be able to love everyone. That's why basically whenever you have those interracial, international marriages, basically it's a growing process. And basically, it's always interesting to increase basically your diversity that's there. Learn another culture, whether it's Brazilian, Japanese, Korean. There's so many different places basically you can grow your heart with it. It also does breed struggles, difficulties, but hopefully that deepens your heart to grow even stronger as you go along. So you guys that were basically matched and blessed to your enemies, are you guys still enemies? Mark, still enemies with your wife?
I don't know, country people and city people.
Yeah, difficult.
Big color differences.
Uncle Bob, still enemies? Friends? Hopefully best of things? Uncle Jack?
Absolutely not.
Oh, good. Good to hear. I think my parents still think that they're supposed to be enemies and still fighting each other. I'm just like, I think you missed the point a little bit on that one. There's a great saying that I love by True Father that says, I have no enemies, just friends that don't know me yet. When I got blessed, I had that concept in mind. I didn't want to marry someone that was half Japanese, half American, because I was that. It's boring to me. That's why I got blessed and married Hanmi. Half African American, half French. And my kids are diversified beyond belief, and They can be part of, they can't really hate anybody. They are everything almost basically within their genetics. They can also make fun of everybody too because of that as well, because they are everything. Claire, in all her silliness and innocence, didn't realize she was black. She was like, she went to school and she's like, I didn't know I was black. I was like, have you seen your dad? He looks like Denzel Washington. Essentially, it's like, it was so cute. I felt like basically Heavenly Parents had so much fun creating my kids. They're just endless possibilities with the genetics that they could play with. And my mom, she had an idea of how my other siblings, like kids, would look. When she looked at me and Hami, she's like, I have no idea. I have no idea what they're going to look like at all. And that's an amazing and a great thing. It's hilarious. I really hope everyone in this movement gets to have that same experience and get someone completely different from themselves, whether it be races, genetics, personality, but something different, not the same. It's like magnets. Opposites attract and the same repels each other. Find your opposite that attracts you. What type of life did our parents have when they joined this movement? Peter, what do you think your parents' life was when they joined this movement? Did they have everything down? Did they know everything when they joined this movement? Or, we'll go, let's see here. Auntie Carolyn, what was your life like when you joined this movement? What was the basic reason why you joined? Clarity. Uncle Tim? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of basically first generation basically joined because of faith and that they were searching for something. And they didn't even have all of the basically things out there. The truth wasn't even written down yet. Yet they had astronomical faith to basically follow this. But that providence was basically that of faith. This is the providence of attendance. It's what we do. And we also now have all the knowledge that we could want in the 8 books. If we want to read it, if we want to find it, you guys have all the information. You guys had a basic broken down working principle that was kind of in pages at one point and not an actual book when you guys started. We have 8 books that are all nicely printed, although the first one they had the Holy Spiffet. That was kind of interesting on it because not all of it was the best translations, but the translations have gotten better. But for second generation, we're in the era of attendance. We have all basically things that are settled down here. We can look it up if we want to. We can research it if we want to. The question is, will we look it up? Will we study? Will we want to know? Or will we just let it go and stay in ignorance? Let's go. It's nice little saying here, section 1139, a life of attendance. You should live a life of attendance and encourage each other to be strong in doing so. Up to now, you received salvation through a life of faith. Sounds like you guys. But from now on, you will find salvation through attendance. If humankind had not fallen at the onset, you would attend God as your way of life. Attend God in something you do with your whole heart in your daily lives. Wherever you go, you should always feel that your Heavenly Parents is in front of you and your Heavenly Mother is behind you. and that heaven is with you every moment, to your right and left, above and below you. When you as Unification Church members carry out your mission, your public responsibility in the church, you may run into difficulties. Shocker there. That you cannot resolve on your own. When this happens, you should purify yourself, your mind, cleanse your body with a bath, and pray sincerely to heaven. When you pray, ask God for Heavenly Parent's guidance. And Heavenly Parent will show you the way to go. If it doesn't happen, it's only because your heart does not reach the standard of God's heart. If it does, Heavenly Parents will surely answer you. I don't think it's like words in an answer. It's more like a feeling. It's where you should be moving to. If you trust everything in God and rely on them, when you face difficulties, keeping a prayerful heart, God will guide you in the right direction through your intuition. So Heavenly Parents is with you 24/7, 365 days a year. They care about you. They love you. And they want you to be with them every single day. When you're having difficulties, if you're praying about it, basically your solutions will show up. But the thing is, you're also going to have to do your part and take the opportunity when it's presented to you. Kind of reminds me of a joke. Faithful Christian stranded in the middle of the ocean. Heavenly Parents, I need help. I'm in this ocean. I'm going to drown. Boat shows up. It's like, hey, you need a ride? You all right? No, don't worry about it. Heavenly Parents will save me. It's okay. All right. Keeps praying. He's like, Heavenly Parents, please save me. I'm in this ocean. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Second boat shows up. It's like, hey, you all right? Need help? No, don't worry about it. God will save me. It's okay. Keeps praying. Very, very faithful Christian. Come on, God, you can save me. I believe in you. Third boat shows up. Hey, need some help? No, don't worry about it. God's got me. Drowns. Goes to heaven. It's like, why didn't you save me? It's like, I sent you 3 boats. What else did you want me to do? It's your responsibility to get on the boat. You can have all the solutions all day, but if you don't actually take it or go with it, nothing happens. We also have to do our part when it comes to attendance and devotion. It's 100% of our effort, but I think it's worth doing because God's doing the 95% on the other side. Blessings are coming if you want them, but if we can't put in the work, God can't work either with you. And each opportunity is basically a chance to basically practice the love that Jesus, Heavenly Parents, and true parents have taught us to do every single day. We have an opportunity every single day that we are here to basically enhance basically how much love we have in this earth. That's how we breathe up in heavenly, and basically the heavenly kingdom. If you haven't loved enough, or you don't know how to love at all, you're going to suffocate and take yourself out of heaven in a way. And love is what you want to do for the people that you care about, for this world, for everyone. Me, I'm going to try to be the best filial son that I can to Heavenly Parents. It's just something that I wanted to do. It's basically something I feel called to do. My wife, same way. And I hope that I can also teach my children the same thing, that they would like to also continue on this course and attending Heavenly Parents. To make sure that they will never get lost, no matter how dark the world gets, and how scary the world gets. And it might get that way around April. when Heavenly Parents make a touchdown on this earth, it's going to be shaking up the whole entire world, essentially, in the spiritual world. And bad things don't really like being shaken up too much. They tend to resist it with everything that they have. So things may get a little bit rough. But I hope we all hold on to Heavenly Parents and know that they dwell in each and one of our hearts, and that they want to talk to us, they want to spend time with us, and they want us to grow to our fullest potential. I don't know how I'll repay Heavenly Parents back for the blessings that I have. The blessing to my wife, the children I have, they are the most amazing, beautiful creations I've ever seen. I don't necessarily consider them my children, but basically kind of a stewardship for basically Heavenly Parents' children, in a way. That's how we look at them. Granted, they still need to grow. They still are in growing processes, so they need direction to things. But if you think about them as basically Heavenly Parents' children, you tend to have a little bit of a better attitude with them than if you were just doing your own kids. Like, get out of here. Get out. Go on. Get out of my way. I'm tired. I'm busy. Tired. I'm always tired, as it is. Does anyone else feel unworthy of basically Heavenly Parents' love sometimes?
Yes.
But we still deserve it. And you still also have to receive it on the inside too as well. Try not to beat it away too much. I think a lot of times we don't know what that feeling is, and it feels really weird, and we tend to run away from it. But we should definitely embrace it, and also know that that we are all loved. We're all cared for. We're all basically children of Heavenly Parents. And they always want to talk to you and spend time with you. Make sure we spend time with them. That's what attendance is. Every day, daily, as much as you can. Because they're always thinking about all of us. Hopefully we can do them the favor and do the same thing. You guys are enough. You guys are worthy of the love that basically Heavenly Parents have for all of us. Hope you guys can feel it. Lucky to be in this period that we can. Thanks for everything, you guys. That's all I have.